Thursday night. We've marvelled at the story. We so enjoyed what happened on Saturday night, and now he is here. Jason Holmes, welcome to AFL 360.
Thanks for having me.
How big was the experience of making your AFL debut?
It was pretty amazing. It's kind of a blur at the moment still. I don't even know if I remember it happening.
What was the best part about it?
I think tackling Guthrie I didn't expect to really happen. The ball just kind of spilled out and...
Early? Like first?
That would have been the third, I reckon.
What about the first moment you got involved in the play? You were in it from the...
Yeah.
You were hunting after the ball.
I saw the vision. I was surprised at how quick I followed up on it usually because...
It's a great sign, mate.
It was a bit of adrenaline, I guess, as well.
Do you know what you're doing here? I mean...
Yeah, just
you
tried
got
to
it out. You got it out.
Try to get something clean to Seb Ross there at the end of the contest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just it was amazing to be out there and play with the boys. I've been wanting to do that for 2 years now, so it was pretty exciting.
Jared asked you what was the best thing. What was not the worst thing? What was the most frightening or the most anxious moment?
The most anxious moment would have been, I think, just any time you're sitting down there inside 50, whether it's defensive or forward. And just that anticipation of the ball's getting ready to get dumped on your head. So let's try to make a play and do the right thing. And the anticipation of that happening, and you kind of just go, all right, let's hope I don't mess this up here.
Were the rest of your teammates constantly aware of where you were? Were they constantly reassuring you, talking to you throughout the game?
Oh yeah, very supportive.
Yep.
From the first bounce there, they were pretty excited with the way I was able to follow up, and they just kept reassuring that what I was doing the right things out there and trying to help the team win. So yeah, they're really supportive the whole day.
Were you nervous?
I was nervous on the build-up. I think when I found out and then knew I was going to come in and tell the boys on Thursday, I was nervous that night. I was nervous that day. I think once I did my pregame prep Friday night, I started to feel more comfortable. I felt comfortable Saturday afternoon.
Yep.
And then when I just had all that time to kill, that's kind of when it started creeping up on me again.
What were you doing when you were just killing time?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what I did. Went and had brekkie, went to the beach, watched a bit of TV, watched Mason play actually.
In the VFL,
had a pretty good start to the game there.
Yeah, you did.
And then I tried to take a nap, and that didn't work out too well for me, and that's when my mind started racing. So
It's a big experience.
Do you could you promise not to swear on our show? Jared swears a little bit, and when he gets us in a bit of spite. But you got excited after because part of the story, which everyone wanted to know, was your parents. Everyone asked you about your parents in the lead up. You're from Chicago. Would they be able to watch the game? Are they coming out, etc., etc.? And you called your dad after the game.
Yeah, well,
then you swore on TV.
the radio, got mic'd up in the change rooms, and they said we have a guest from overseas that wants to talk to you. And I could only imagine it was my dad, but I hadn't been aware it was going to be him. And he said, "Oh, I love you. I'm so proud of you," and just caught me off guard. I almost did it again. and swore on national radio. So
are they? How were they? I mean, parents proud of their kids.
Yep.
How were they? And what was the feeling from parents to son?
They're pretty excited. They for something that we've never known about growing up, and to take part in something that's so important to everyone here. They understand how much sacrifice that took place just to get here. So they're just really proud that I've been able to stick it out and to achieve what I've been trying to achieve.
Did they have to look after you financially, or were you financially independent?
I think I tried to make that a goal of mine when I went to college. So I was on a scholarship, and I had school paid for, but at the same time, I was happy. I needed to take out a loan just to kind of, your basic living needs and whatnot, and just tried to go home as well when I'm on vacation and just try to be as much of an adult as I can. So it's kind of been the focus here as well. So
you could borrow some money off Nick very well. He's got a bit. Does he share his money, Nick?
I'm sure he's taking some pay cuts so the boys can get their salaries right.
Well, you need a car, don't you?
My car's blown up on me recently.
You'd reckon Rewalt would just sort of went over and say, "Hey, I'll buy her that's in 180B or whatever he wants to buy you.
Yeah, a bit of growing pains for a rookie, I guess, but I'll sort that out.
With your story unfolding here and Jared Haynes unfolding in the NFL, do you have sort of some connection to that and some hope that he might be able to break into a sport that Australia has never really been part of in this way?
I'm so proud of him because I'm happy actually to see that I've seen him compete at the highest level here and dominate and do something that New South Wales hasn't been able to do in, I believe, a decade, correct? And to then just see him go and transfer over here and make players that have been playing their whole life look stupid.
He does. He makes them look stupid, doesn't he?
He does, and that's off of 1 year, off of one preseason. And what I'm hearing from the media back home, it's the biggest story in the NFL right now, and rightfully so.
Do you understand or accept that maybe you haven't had that impact as Hayne has had in his first pre-season games, but your story is enormous as well. Do you appreciate that? Do you grasp the enormity of what you've been able to achieve?
Not really. I think I'm just really living in the moment. I think initially that was the goal. They were selling that that story to players trying to come play. But then once you get in the club and you forge friendships and bonds, and you really want to be a part of something special, which is going on at the club, and finally playing in a game, and you realize you just want more. It's more important than what's going on around me, but it's about what the team's trying to do, and it's to compete and to play in the finals one day. So that's really what my focus is and where my head's at.
Yeah, there's so much goodwill riding with you. It was great to see you play your first game, and may there be many more.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming
Jason
in.
Holmes with us on AFL 360.